Look at that. It's all like a full production here. The timing was perfect. That won't happen the rest of the year. I promise you that. Oh, it's Friday. What's cooking, everybody? Nothing to talk about too much. There's a little bit of weather brewing. I can always tell when there's no weather. We don't get anybody watching. Just the diehards that have nothing else going on. So we welcome you. No worries. We know everybody will be back when the weather gets heated up. Right? All right. So today's all about little Hunter. Hunter's in a good mood today, so we're going to say our good mornings with Hunter. We did Louie on Wednesday. Hey, Shelly. Yeah, it was good. We had a great tournament last night. Let me tell you all about it. So last night we had a special game at Emily's high school, East Lake High School, and Drew Garabo came out, threw a first pitch. He was a big hit. He's a cancer survivor and talks a lot about cancer on his show. The school raised over $50,000. So it was a very special night. And Drew got to throw the first pitch to Emily, who has a bad pinky. So no highlights, James. It's driving us bonkers. Emily was a great cheerleader, though. Proud of her. As bad as she wanted to play, she couldn't, but she was a great cheerleader and did a really good job cheering on her teammates. So hopefully she's good maybe next week, and hopefully she kicked the darn cabinet at Daytona and hurt her pinky. So we have to get cleared by a doctor. So if we have any doctors out there that could see Emily and give us a note. It's only the pinky. We can tape that thing up and go on, right? But no, this is the sound, Maria. Good morning, Eric. It was a great fundraiser. Yes, cancer is. This is an annual tradition with East Lake High School, and it was a very special night. We had probably 500 people there. It was an amazing amount of people there. It was packed. A lot of support from the community. But yeah, Hunter's doing good. He likes to snore. He's like a kitty cat. He's the only dog that snores like a cat. He purrs. Anyway. All right, so let's talk a little bit about weather. Appreciate the Brew Crew. We did a special little video of Brew Crew yesterday. I did, talking about my thoughts on the hurricane season. So, if you're a Brew Crew member, a little exclusive video for everybody talking about the season ahead. That's on our little Brew Crew chat area. Cruise is coming up. We're excited about that. That's less than 2 weeks away. Remember, if you're a Brew Crew member too, you're welcome to attend our Sunday party March 12th. Make sure you reach out to Shelly. We welcome Brew Crew members that want to come hang out. We're going to have music and dinner over at the Cape on Sunday, March 12th. Also, all the cruisers. So we're going to talk weather. It's a Daily Brew brought to you by our great friends at ABC Fine Wine and Spirits. And I love this picture. I use this picture a lot. It's got my favorite things. It's got America, ABC, palm trees, and blue skies. That's 4 things. So it's Friday. So if you're going out, support our great ABC. My dad used to pull into ABC on Fridays. I'll never forget. In Bradenton, I was a little kid. He'd pull into ABC. And here we are, 40 years later, and ABC sponsored me. So things go full circle. They're paying me back for all the money my dad spent there. And me. For sure. That's about it for talking about things. Yeah, everything's good. Welcome. Let's say hi to some folks, and then we'll get right into weather. So we got YouTube rolling. What's up, Mr. James Fort? Dad Man Walking. Howdy. What's up, Richard? Over there, the old galley. 72 degrees. Shelly listed the diecast. We got a diecast. Got to get the Mike's Weather page. Furman, Coastal, OSR, Victory Powerline. Diecast from Daytona. Ann Ortega, good morning. Happy Friday. America. Mikey, yep. What's up, Pam? Rogers. Joel, few of my favorite things. Katie Haley, what's up? Is it foggy up there, Katie? Yeah, Panhandle. I posted out first thing I do this morning, and I always wake up. Well, good thing I always wake up. We went out to our favorite place called the Lake last night, the Lake 85, and had a picture of highlight. Then we thought it'd be a good idea to have a Jack and Coke and another one. So, woke up about 30 minutes late today. All right, so a lot of weather to talk about. What's up, Marie Shelley? Shout out. What's up, Kitrin? My GHC connection, Kid Rockin'. So, Kitrin, funny story this weekend. Emily is becoming more sociable, like hanging around the fire pit. And we're playing music. That's the best thing in life is fire pits and hanging out. We listen to music, and she wanted to play a song called 50 by Kid Rock. It says the F word a lot. Mr. Tom Baffa, good morning. What's up, Miss Rose? Thank you on the weather. Handsome Hunter, Donna. I am not tickling his belly. Okay, I'm catching up. Eric, good morning, buddy. Can't wait for getting that Lionel diecast. Yeah, Chris, me too, man. It's only $65 too. That's pretty cheap. Usually they're about $100. So I got to order some too. I forget. The shirts look great. All right, so I changed the website a little bit. Shelly, in case you notice, I don't know. I changed my embed over here a little bit, so it's a little cleaner. Let me know what you think about it. I like it a little cleaner. It's darker colors too. So you can always go to the website and scroll on the top right and see all my posts and kind of see what I've been talking about. Give you a heads up on everything. All right, so weather today. Let's talk about that. Not a lot storm-wise. I guess the big news today is out west, California getting hammered. They got big storm rolling in off that Pacific, which is actually going to set up the storms for Sunday over Tornado Alley. So we do have a big rain threat today. Look at this, man. Red rain in California. Lots of rain coming in and snow. My buddy Reed Timmer is out there chasing snow right now in California. They have a rare winter blizzard warning, whatever you want to call it, in Los Angeles County. Can you believe it? So heavy rain on the coast. They are getting that. There'll be a lot of flooding, a lot of mudslides, unfortunately, out there. And it's going to continue more than just today. Look at the 7-day rain map here. There's really nothing. So we have big high pressure blocked in over Florida here in the southeast. So this is your 5-day rains. Florida is not even going to get a drop of rain in the next 5 days. Can you like that? Lower Alabama, lower Georgia a little bit. So high pressure is ruling, keeping this moisture going this way. But this is the heavy rain. Big time action coming in off of the Pacific, and they're talking inches of rain. And snow. Heavy snow in the higher elevations. They get like monstrous snow totals out there. We're talking like 5-10 feet. Feet, not inches. We measure snow by feet, Mr. Mike Sherman. Chris, snow. Yeah, where is the race in California? Fontana. Holy cow. Let's look at that. I didn't think about that. Oh, not a good weekend to be out there anyways. Fontana. This is my favorite part of my website, by the way. I added this years ago, right there. Look at that. Your local National Weather Service offices are amazing. If you want up-to-date, now, what's going on, that right there, instantaneously. They update all the time. So right now it's 41 degrees. Well, in California. So it's going to rain today. Flood watch. Oh, geez. Oh, God. Saturday, forget about it. 100% chance of rain on Saturday. Sunday's nice, though. 49 for a high in California? What? NASCAR, 49 degrees? What's up with that? 100% chance of rain out there. Doesn't say snow, but 37 degrees. You never know. Wouldn't that be something? Snow out in California. I've seen it all. Who would have thought the second race in NASCAR being 49-degree weather? All right, so that's the big story today. Foggy up north. This is happening right now. We got big fog going on. here. We can look at that really close too. I like this Google radar. It links to WTSP here, which is a great local site. Bobby Deskins, and you got some cool little cheat sheets down here. You can change the. Usually I go full screen, but it would mess up my studio. But we can do this, and then close that and zoom in. But there you go. There's the heavy fog happening right now. So it's foggy from Corpus Christi south all the way New Orleans, Mobile, Biloxi, all the way to Cedar Key, and some fog in Jacksonville, Palm Coast. That's because the water is cool and the ground is hot. We get steam. Dothan, Alabama got snow. So everybody up here got a lot of snow. Got fog. Foggy. Remember Fog? What was it? Foggy. Was it Leghorn? Who was the Looney Tunes character? Foggy Leghorn or something? Foggy Leghorn. What the hell was it? Leghorn. Yeah, what is that? Was that the... That was him. Foggy. How did I remember that? Foghorn Leghorn. Foghorn Leghorn. That sounds like a CB channel. Hey, Burger 19, it's Foghorn Leghorn. Cruising along Interstate 10. All right, so we're big rains out west. We got through that snow event. I posted this yesterday. Furman Power Equipment has a power tracker map right here at the top of the page. You can click on it. Yesterday, man, Michigan's still out of power. Look at this. 722,000 still without power in Michigan. Didn't know that. Wow, and that's lower. Remember, we talked about this. Snow to the north, ice to the south, and man, still got almost 750,000 people without power still today. Think about that. 24 hours of no power plus in Michigan right now in spots because of the ice storm that they got. Foghorn Leghorn. What's up, Valley Bauer? Good morning. David Berryhill. What's up? Morning. Bill Elmquist. What's my 1020? How's it looking over your shoulder? Weather is shifting. Yes, Rose. Jet stream's pulling north. We are ready for Tornado Alley season. So, what's your 1020? Remember, I used to have a CB. That was your early Fuzzbuster days with CB. Cheers, the Louis. All right, so Furman Power Equipment map here showing you 700,000. Some of it's in Illinois too, in Indiana. But Illinois, there's 22,000 out in Illinois right now still, and that would probably to the north. It really doesn't highlight it, but more to the north. Look at this. The Winnebago, Missionary, all these towns. Boone, Joe Davies. Ever heard of these counties? Ogle. This is why all the traffic goes bad. Right here, look. This is what happens. Everybody comes to Florida. Go away. They call them snowbirds. Look at California. 115,000 out of California. That's because of that getting ready for the storms out there. Man, so two separate systems going on right now. California getting the big low pressure. In fact, let's take a look at that. Let's looky. Big storms out there. Let's go to Weather Nerds, see what it looks like out in California, because they're getting that low. I don't know if it's going to show up quite yet. You'll see. Oh, we're going to see spinach. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Let's zoom out. We will see spinach here. Let's go to East Pacific. Oh, nope. Let's go to North Pacific, and then I can zoom in. Oh, yeah. Tim the Two-Man Taylor. Look at this. Oh, we're going to see spinach. You're going to see spinach. What's great about a little morning spinach? Here it comes. Wait for it. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Beautiful. Low pressure, diving south, parallel along the coast, whipping in those storms. Look at that. That is awesome. Let's look at visible is not going to work. We might get some infrared here. Let's see what that looks like. This is low pressure. Oh, God, is that beautiful? It's such a beautiful thing. Look at that. Low pressure. Look at that beautiful thing. Wow. I can't wait for the sun to come up. Visible satellite is going to be dark. Look at this. If you ever wondered why, because the sun's not out there yet. So confusing to try to explain to people, including my daughter still, how it can be dark in California. It's still daylight here. But there's what they're looking at, visible satellite. Nothing. I bet you the water vapor is even prettier. Look at the water vapor. This is going to be sexy. This is going to be cinnamon roll time. Cinnamon rolls for everybody. Isn't that great? But look. So that is something else. And I bet you we can really see it really good on the Windy app here. This will really show it well. There. Oh my goodness gracious. There it is. Look at that. There's your big low pressure rolling in. Low, 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 low. How low can you go? Spinning in these winds. Coming down. And this system is going to bring the action. It's going to bring the action Sunday. So today, nothing storm-wise. Look at tomorrow. Nothing. Very rare to see nothing on these maps sometimes. So tomorrow's the most wonderful day, other than rain in California. But then we get to Sunday, and boom, we get the avocado alert. Avocado. Everybody loves this map. They call it the avocado map. This is what an avocado looks like. Let's pull one up. It's an avocado alert. Let's see if I can open the image up here in a new image. All right, here we go. Avocado alert. Avocado. Sarah loves avocados. All right, so there's your deal. So we got 3 days. This is what we're working. Let me close the windows out here. So anyway, classic tornado alley on Sunday. This low pressure is coming out of the California area. It's going to turn north, and boom, there you go. Jet stream's lifting, and we're now in tornado alley. First one of the season, really. Texas, Oklahoma, northward a little bit into Kansas. So that'll be Sunday. They're not talking about tornadoes, which is really weird. I read the discussion this morning. Large hail and winds. But more, I mean, we'll see. Not talking about tornado. But you usually don't see orange without a tornado threat. So we'll see how that goes. That's Sunday. Then the next thing coming. So as we mentioned, the weekend, and it is going to extend itself, by the way, to the east here on Monday. This is Monday. So Monday, our storm line is going to move over to Tennessee area and Kentucky. And we'll see what kind of storms they got. That's Monday. So we'll see if there's any tornado threat or not. It's going to be mainly a big line of storms. So it was hot yesterday. How did everybody like the heat? Man, it felt like summer. It was 87 degrees yesterday. 87. Shelly got the cruise shirt. Yay! What's up, Wanda? Beautiful Friday. Cool, James. Appreciate getting the car, man. That's cool. We don't make anything on it. We're just trying to recoup the cost. They have to make 250 of them. Holy guacamole. Tony got shirts. Thanks, man. Yeah, it's a third party. Appreciate getting the shirts. We got some new designs. Ooh. How can I tease those? Here, I can do it right here. Maybe. I really like this one that Dusty did. Let me see if I can find it or not. Came out really good. Maybe. Give me 2 more seconds. New logo TV. This might be the one. Let me see if this is it. Let me see if this is the one. We'll see. No. We got like a. We're doing a kind of throwback tropical look. Let's see what this one looks like. We got all kinds of new logos coming. This one, I like this one. This one's it, man. Check this one out. So we're going to do some non-cartoony-ish shirts. This one's pretty awesome. Check it out. This one's got a little wave action. Just simple. Kind of beachy. Kind of summery. I like it. So we'll show you all those. Everybody's been asking for new style shirts that are less cartoony. So that was pretty neat. So anyway. All right, so we got avocado alert. I know, Shelly. I just got it 2 seconds ago. I know. Dusty's throwing out all kinds of logos to me. I guess Dusty's bored. He's whipping them out quicker. Then we're working on our Bring It On shirt. We're gonna do more of a watery theme this year, but we got the names out now, so we can do that. So we know that's coming. Let's look at future radar real quick. So it's hot yesterday. We were talking about the heat. High pressure builds heat. It's going to be hot. It's going to feel like summer. It's only February, I know. Here is the radar, what it's going to look like the next couple of days. Let's take a look at that for the next 48 hours. Just to give you an idea what's cooking. Obviously out west, a lot of rain, a lot of snow. Big old low pressure spins in. It's a Pacific cane. There's your juice here across kind of nothing really. Just frontal line. There you go. So a little bit of rain across the central part of the U.S. Maybe going through, we got a lot of people Carolinas. So let's talk about that. So we could have some storms. So what is that? This is like an old frontal line. Think of the high pressure almost like a force field, right? So these it's a battle of what's stronger. Look, Shelly, I kept your things you sent me. See high pressure. Oh, it doesn't do very good in the color. Look at that. Oh, it's tricking my light. Wow. Don't shoot. Oh, it's a balloon. So anyway, this is like a high pressure dome. Here's low pressure comes down. This is a frontal line, and it can't penetrate the high pressure. High pressure is strong. So we do have some rain. This is tonight. All right, so tomorrow, this is tonight. A little bit of rain. No storms expected tomorrow. But look, we do have some rain tomorrow. This could be overnight coming over Carolinas. This is maybe a little bit of rain in South Carolina today. Interesting. Little bubble showing up on the HRR. We got people watching in Charleston. Let's zoom in on that. Let's zoom in here a little bit more to the southeast. So we could have a little sneaky rain popping in Carolinas out ahead of this line. What is that line? I always like to look at it real quick. Sorry, I got to see here. I'm sure it's a frontal line. I don't know if there's any cold air behind it, but here it is. There it is. There's a frontal line. That's what we're talking about right here. A little frontal line. So that's what's bringing the action. So we could tonight, unfortunately, we could see some storms here along coastal Carolina, South Carolina, around Charleston. That's interesting. Could get a little interesting. Now that's just one model run. There's so we're going to get some coastal action out ahead of this frontal line tonight. So it looks like rain for the South Carolina coast tonight, unfortunately. And then overnight, this is overnight tonight. A little bit of rain. So it's going to be a little rain through the Carolinas and down into Georgia tonight. Did I say tonight? And then might be out here by the morning. No, there's still going to be some lingering in the morning. This is in the morning. This is wake up. So that's through tomorrow. Wow. So we'll be a little rainy. Virginia, North Carolina tomorrow. That frontal line has to get on out of here. Ooh, so that's not good. So we do have a little bit of rain. So unfortunately tomorrow we do have some rain across the mid-Atlantic there from that frontal line. So that is coming, unfortunately. No storms are expected, just rain. Yucky. Sorry. I'll have to show that. So we got nighttime rain tonight along South Carolina, and then overnight this frontal line pushes through, and unfortunately tomorrow could linger itself. This is tomorrow. Yuck. Sorry. Didn't want to be the bearer of Dr. Paul Bearer. I didn't want to be the bearer of bad news. Temperatures today. Okay, high temperatures today. Ugh. All right. So, God, Texas hot again. I was going to look at Texas. They might hit 100 down in South Texas. We'll have to zoom in on that one. But anyway, 80s across Florida again, upper Gulf areas. The 80s deep into Georgia. 80s midway. So, Alabama today. Alabama, 54 around Huntsville. And lower 80s down in Dothan. That's a big spread. Same for Mississippi. 47 tippy-toppy in Mississippi. And possibly 80 down by the coast. Lower Louisiana in the 80s. That's our funnel line that's kind of stuck here with that high-pressure system. And we got 80s down in South Carolina too. But heat index will be even hotter. It's getting hot in here. Heat index pushing upper 80s. Texas is going to be hot. This is heat index. Coastal areas get a little bit of break because of the, when the Gulf is cooler. Gulf temps right now are, let's pull up our Bay News 9 water map. Temperatures along the coastal areas are, cooler than air temperature. That's why we get a lot of fog too. But 70. So the coastal areas, that cool water helps keep that intense heat. So it might be 90 inland. I almost said infield. You're a NASCAR driver when you say infield instead of inland. So that'll be the new word. So we got spinach, we got linguine, we got now we got infield instead of inland. So next time we have storms in Florida, I'm going to say inland storms, infield storms for Florida. Let's see how people get it. But anyway, the cool waters keep the coastal areas cooler. Texas. All right. No really cool air will come, by the way. A little warmer tomorrow down in Florida, but not much. Or a little cooler. Still 80s. No big cool down really showing up. Now let's look at Texas real quick. This is going to be interesting. I wonder how hot it's going to be down in Texas because it was hot yesterday. Texas here. Let's get a heat index in the upper 90s. Heat index might not be that hot because there's not a lot of humidity. Upper 90s. So we might hit some upper 90s in lower Texas today. But anyway, pretty big swing though. Check this out. So we got probably middle 90s in some parts across the border there. And then we got freezing high. This is high temperatures. North Texas not even breaking freezing. And then we got bottom Texas in the 90s. But Texas is a big state. But still, quite the extremes, right? Low of like upper 20s. This is high temperatures. High temperatures today. Right? Wow. Crazy. All right. Well, let's see what else we got. So we got power outages still cooking. Up north, Michigan was 700,000 plus. So weather in a nutshell. This is what I need to start doing, Shelly. Remember I was talking about I need to do a recap, like a 1-minute weather in a nutshell. So what I need to do is get like a nutshell map. Do they make a nutshell? Let's see. Let's go to Amazon. Let's see if they make a nutshell hat. Of course they do. They make everything on Amazon. I got a picture of a nut. No, they don't actually. You should make a nutshell hat. I type up nutshell. What is a nutshell? Now I got books coming up. Oh, nope. I got a real nut breaker. I need a nut hat. How about nut hat? Nut hat. Let's see if there's a nut hat. Because I am a nut half the time. Nut hat. There's a D. Well, I can't say these nuts. Why not? That'd be funny. I don't know if kids would probably get a kick out of it. Oh, there's a cool hat. That's peanuts, though. Look at this one. Let's see if I can pull this one up. There, I can wear that. Weather in a nutshell. That's funny. That might be kind of funny, actually. Maybe I'll do that. I'll be the nutshell guy. Hey, did you get the weather report from the nutshell guy? So, weather in a nutshell. We have ice storm remnants, unfortunately, still affecting power outages, especially in Michigan. 700,000 plus. Some down in Illinois. California power outages. We got a big low pressure spinning out of California down, running parallel to the coast, bringing in heavy rain and wind. The wind is going to be quite strong across lower California, by the way, as this low pressure kicks in from the coast. They might even have some high wind warnings. I'm sure they do. They do. Look at all those weather alerts. Flood advisory along the coast. High wind warnings across all of California. We have a lingering front. Oh, I love weather in a nutshell. Lingering front pushing storms to coastal South Carolina tonight. Overnight hours pushing through Tennessee. Eastward rains tomorrow along the mid-Atlantic, unfortunately. High pressure ruling the southeast, bringing in hot temperatures. And Sunday storms brewing for Tornado Alley as our Pacific low turns northeastward. That's awesome. Wayne's World. Anyway, all right. Looking forward, heat ridge again. I believe it. 7-day rain outlook, nothing. Nothing for 7 days. Let's see here. Where's my rain map at? 7-day rain forecast. Nothing for 7 days. We can go to Tropical Tidbits. Has some great tools here for long range climate and temperature anomalies are this. So red is hot, hot, hot. These are your long range predictions on temperature. We get into week 2. This is going to March 10th. Look at that heat. Incredibly heat. Way above normal across the eastern parts of the U.S. This is middle March. Little cool down maybe. We always get that one last blast. This is March 10th through the 17th. Cool air coming in. Southeast staying warmer. Everybody else getting a little cool down. Still hot toward the end of March. So, I don't know if Southeast Florida, I don't know if we're getting anything cooler coming. Precipitation, week 1, dry. Yellow is drier than normal. Obviously, California's green. This is CFS map. There's another one, too, you can look at. CanSIP's another one. I don't even know if I say it right. Date week 2. This is heading into March 10th. Drier across the south. Week 3. Dry. Week 4. Maybe some moisture. This is a month out. This is to March 24th. Really kind of hard to predict that far out. But at least the next 3 weeks, things look dry. Long range. These are monthly outlooks for the month of March. Overall, March, dry here, southeast, a little wet here across the upper Mississippi Valley. April, dry. May, dry. June, dry. July, dry. August, dry. These are cool maps, though, for looking at potential So the in-depth video I did on the Brew Crew the other day about season predictions. They use the El Nino, La Nina a lot. They also use long-range moisture maps, and I don't know if these are. It's so hard to predict, but they do. They look at. Oh God, I feel a yawn. Come on. They look at moisture and long-range moisture outlook. So let's start looking at June. We really don't look at the tropics heavily until obviously peak seasons. Like you don't look out here until maybe end of July into August for Cape Verde style storms that come off of Africa. But there's June. Here's July, August, September. Oh, look at it, dry September, October. So it's hard to tell. I mean, I don't really. Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, Euro's got one too, but you know, if you look at August, you know, higher than average moisture here. This is typically the main development region. Remember last August we didn't have anything. In September it's the opposite. So who the heck knows? You know, here is September for CFS model, October. I don't like these models. It doesn't really show much. I don't really know what we're looking at. I don't like long range stuff. It only takes one. Who cares about numbers anymore? It's all about that one storm. You know, a couple years ago we had 30 storms the year of Ida, right? That was the only memorable storm that year as far as intensity goes, and it was one storm, and we had the third most active season ever. Then we had Freddie. I don't talk about overseas stuff, but Freddie was a storm. I do have all these links for the other side of the globe. All right. Well, that's a wrap. That's what they used to say. Beastie Boys got done doing a album session. That's a wrap. All right, well, there you go. I did your weather and my show. A couple more goodbyes. What's cooking? Good morning, Lillian Gonzalez. 76 Tweelia. Where's that at? Mikey, you can put your pants in the attic. Just make sure you're wearing something, you know, to attic air. No more attic air. Hey, Jody. How are you doing, Miss Beer Horse Girl? Joel, man, I don't know if we're going to see any more cold air. You know, man, it's just, once this jet stream lifts north like this, you know, we got Tornado Alley highlighting this week. It's tough, man. Tough. You see my buddy Drew Garabo, he threw out the first pitch. Our cancer game last night, and Emily got the catch for him. Kind of fun. You can see him. There's Emily catching in her boot. So he actually did it. She taught him how to throw a screwball. He like twisted a little bit. So big night for our community last night, and Emily cried a little bit because she wanted to play so bad. She hurt her toe, and it's life. Sometimes you don't always get what you want. That's for sure. It was a rough week, man. Our race car blew up on lap 7, and Emily tore out her pinky. Things come in threes, so I'm waiting on the next thing. What the heck else can happen? Myrtha, it's hot. Thank you there, David Burial. Toe is bad. Yeah, Vicky, she's sad. We got a doctor appointment today. Hopefully she gets the clear to play by next week. It's only her pinky, so, you know, not the end of the world. Have fun up there, Miss Katie. Say hi to Greg. And that's it, man. Shelly's got shirts to pick up. I'm going to order stickers for our cruise and armbands. Armbands are fun because you'll be sitting there at the bar at the cruise, and you'll say, hey, you're one of us. Because you always want to hang out with one of you, right? So, all right. Well, I rambled on enough. Appreciate it for tuning in to our Daily Brew. And we will be back on Monday for sure. Talking weather. Right? So have a great weekend, everybody. Whatever you got going on. See you, Shelly. Guess I'll get some work done. All right. So everybody have a great day. Thanks for tuning in. Bye. Man, why am I? The color's off, man. I'm like really like I'm glowing. Why did that happen? Sorry. I was a little